Hi students, here you can understand about Mendel's hybridization experiments. In that first one is a monohybrid cross. So when you come across with the monohybrid cross, here you can find one important term, that is a hybrid. Exactly, hybrid means what? The offspring of parents that have different forms of a trait, such as tall and short. You may call it is a resultant plant which is obtained because of a cross made between two parents differing in only one pair or more than one pairs of contrasting characters. When you come across with the monohybrid cross, here it's a cross made between two parents. Means one is a tall plant, one more is a short plant. Here we can understand the trait is height, means differing in only one pair of a contrasting character. So mono, as it indicates the name, one. When differing in one trait is involved, that makes a resultant plant which is called as a monohybrid cross, or you may call monohybrid. Here P1 indicates parent generation, F1 indicates 5-year generation, or you may call first generation, F2 indicates second generation. Mendel represented tall character by homozygous T, means both are capitals, and a dwarf character by small t factors. During cross, the parents produce haploid gametes with either capital T or small t factor. So these two types of gametes combine to produce hybrid with capital T and small t factors. Let us see these things in the next slide. Here you can understand about how Mendel conducted monohybrid cross. He used yellow flower and green flower plants of the same species, that is the pea plants. And in first F1 generation, he got all yellow flower plants, that is indicated as a capital Y, small y. When Mendel got the seeds of the F1 generation, he sowed them and got new plants. When these new plants are self-pollinated, as you see in the F2 generation, he got the variety of plants which are represented as a 3:1 ratio. means three tall and one dwarf. Now we can understand in this case three plants which produce yellow flowers after self pollination. In them you can see both things. Out of three, only one is homozygous, other two are heterozygous, and only one plant is homozygous, that is a recessive, which gives a green flower. Likewise, guys, you can understand in Mendel's monohybrid cross. First, Mendel made a cross pollination between yellow and green flowered pea plants and got F1 generation. F1 generation again produces seeds and new plants came out, and those new plants are selfed for F2 generation. So please make these points clear. By using this monohybrid cross, you can understand Mendel got the ratio 3 is to 1 as a phenotypic ratio, and one tall with homozygous, two tall with heterozygous, and one dwarf with homozygous. Otherwise, we may call one homozygous yellow, two heterozygous yellow, and one recessive green. So 1 is to 2 is to 1 is the genotypic ratio Mendel got at the end of the F2 generation. Means now you understood about what exactly about monohybrid cross. A monohybrid cross is a genetic mix between two individuals who have homozygous genotypes or genotypes that have completely dominant or completely recessive alleles, which result in opposite phenotypes for a certain genetic trait. Monohybrid crosses are used by geneticists to observe how the offspring of homozygous individuals express the heterozygous genotypes they inherit from their parents. Typically, this mix determines the dominant genotype. A monohybrid cross can also signify a genetic mix between two individuals who have heterozygous genotypes. These crosses confirm the dominance of an allele. Here you got the conclusion about monohybrid cross. Means after creating hybrids, Mendel did some more investigating and allowed these heterozygous plants to self-fertilize, called it a monohybrid cross, a breeding experiment between P generation, means parental generation, organisms that differ in one trait, the random fertilization of male and female gametes produced a 3 is to 1 phenotypic ratio. Thank you.